be seated. Ladies, gentlemen, and seniors 2011, let us pause for a moment of silence to reflect on the many accomplishments of the students gathered here this evening and on their families that have supported them this far. Good evening. I am Selena Serna, Senior Class President. The senior class of 2011 takes great pleasure in extending a very warm welcome to our platform guests, parents, grandparents, family, and friends. This is a very special occasion for 478 graduating seniors, and we are extremely honored to be here. Parents, we thank you for the support and encouragement that you have given us to this point in our lives. With this being a serious occasion, we thank you in advance for displaying respect and courtesy to each other throughout the ceremony. Our program for this evening will continue with student addresses by our top 2 honor students, followed by the presentation and certification of graduates by Harlingen High School interim principal, Mrs. Imelda Munives. In order to facilitate this ceremony, our school board members will present the diplomas from 2 platforms. We will conclude our ceremony with the alma mater. And now we will proceed with the introduction of our platform guest.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2011 Harlingen High School graduation ceremony. It is indeed an honor for me to serve as superintendent of schools for the Harlingen Consolidated Independent School District. We all come together this evening to honor our students and to acknowledge all who have assisted them on this important achievement. Buenas noches. Bienvenidos a la graduación de los estudiantes de Harlingen High School. Es un honor servir como su superintendente de las escuelas del Distrito Escolar de Harlingen. Gracias a usted, padre de familia, amigos, abuelos y toda la familia que está aquí respaldando a los miembros, a cada uno de los graduantes. Voy a presentarles a los miembros distinguidos que están aquí en la plataforma. Por favor, no aplauda hasta que todos los nombres sean mencionados. Allow me to introduce our platform guest. Guest, as I call out your name, please remain standing until all names have been called. Please hold your applause until all names have been called. Imelda Munives, interim principal, Harlingen High School. Selena Serna, senior class president. Nancy Curry, valedictorian. Dane Yates, salutatorian. Rosie Leal, counselor. Patty Muniz, counselor. Imelda Trevino, head counselor. Antonio Lopez, counselor. Verna Young, trustee. Greg Powers, trustee. Dr. Nolan Perez, trustee. Javier De Leon, trustee. George McShann, secretary, board of trustees. Dr. Cesar Maldonado, vice president, board of trustees. Jerry Fleurier, president, board of trustees. Arturo Cavazos, deputy superintendent. Esteemed guests, you may now be seated. At this time, allow me to introduce our next speaker, Ms. Jerry Fleurier.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, respected administrators and colleagues, families and friends of our wonderful graduates, and to our seniors, welcome to one of the great moments of your lives. And audience all, how about this class of 2001 Mighty Cardinals? 2011. Talk about a great class and a great year 2011. No wonder other schools quake when the cards pull in for competition. Academically, you are scholars, a national merit finalist, AP and Hispanic scholars. And from our mighty Cardinals roaring onto the football fields, and may I say, undefeated district champions back-to-back, Bird Bowl, Battle of the Arroyo, by-district, area, regional quarterfinalists, all for 3 years. And from the football team to your great big red Cardinal band, this year, Texas Bandmasters Association Exemplary Band, #1, numero uno in the state of Texas. From state and regional winners in swimming and diving, track and basketball, baseball, soccer, and the HHS tennis team being the Valley's only regional tournament qualifier for the 12th consecutive year, to regional, state, and even some national qualifiers and winners. And once again, here comes masonry, our great ag program, and recognized certification programs exemplified by our certified nursing assistants, may I say 100% of whom have already passed their tough state board exams. From our continuously outstanding art program to cosmetology to word processing to regional UIL speech and debate qualifiers and theater performances, and HHS's own brand new glee club, one of only several in the state, and ours performed on Broadway on its first year. You are a standout class. Forgive me if I'm leaving out something, because the point is, what isn't the best at HHS? When I look out and see your faces, I see success radiating all around you. You seniors, class of 2011, have built a foundation of success which has prepared you and will propel you into the next chapter of your lives. And for each of you, please remember, this foundation has come from a partnership of people who love you, who believe in you, who care about your lives. Your families and friends have sacrificed to encourage you to achieve your very high goals. Your educational leaders, everyone from Dr. Flores to his outstanding team throughout the district, your entire community. These folks have worked year-round to be sure you have had a safe and encouraging environment to meet all your needs for academics and fine arts and athletic success. So seniors, will you please join now in thanking all these people who have stood beside you all these years and who will always be here for you. Will you please applaud them now? Thank you. As you move into what we all know is a troubled world, I'm reminded of what the great author Charles Dickens referred to as the best of times and the worst of times. We all realize you are moving into a world with economic woes plaguing countries across the globe, health problems crying out for attention, war-torn regions on continent after continent, and recently, repeated natural disasters. But Dickens also spoke of the spring of hope. And the encouraging news that makes this the best of times, the spring of hope, is that you, Cardinal class of 2011, absolutely have the ability to transform and transcend issues which would stop others in their tracks. You need to know that your academic foundation, your intelligence, your energy, your deep concern for others, your values, you Cardinals can lead this community, this nation, and this world. That is the optimism. You will be the problem solvers, the leaders who bring qualities of wisdom and creativity and hard work to create progress and change for the better through all corners of our globe. And lest you think I am overreaching, you also need to know that we already have Cardinals working on important issues throughout this country and other countries everywhere. And you need to remember that 1/2 of today's Fortune 500 companies started during the Great Depression, a time of troubles greater than our own. You will be the ones to create the next round of success. We're counting on you. You're the mighty Cardinals of 2011, and don't you ever forget it. And one more thing you need to know. We for sure will never forget you. We send you off to pursue your grandest dreams of college and careers with all the love and support we can possibly give. We believe in you, we applaud you, and we will always have faith in your ability to achieve your highest goals. We only ask that you remember that integrity is the moral compass which your cardinal foundation is based upon. Your values and beliefs are what unite us in this town and in this school district. They are your heritage. They are what makes meaningful everything you do. We ask you to remember that when you build a business, a career, a family, or anything else, do all that you do with dignity, determination, and distinction. Do it, Cardinals, so profoundly well that someday someone will say about you, life grows better where you are. Congratulations, Cardinals of 2011.
Good evening. Our salutatorian for the Harlingen High School class of 2011 is Dane Gregory Yates, son of Mr. and Mrs. Greg and Dana Yates. Dane, please come forward and accept this plaque as a remembrance of this great honor. Congratulations, Dane. He will now address the graduating class of 2011.
Howdy. I would like to begin by thanking everyone for coming out here to honor tonight's graduating class, including parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and friends. Those of you who know me well know how much of a rebel I am. You know those all-nighters working on stacks of Mrs. Hall's homework. You've probably heard rumors of me leaving campus for lunch to go get McDonald's. Dangerous, I know, or those wild nights of playing Call of Duty only after finishing my research paper for Mr. Gerleman. Yeah, you could say I lived life on the wild side, tempted fate a few times. Because of my reputation for being considered somewhat of a loose cannon by the faculty, if you notice during the speech, my lips are not quite syncing up with my words. That is because they have decided to put my speech on a time delay. That way they could easily cut out anything that may not be appropriate for a graduation speech. Not to worry though, I believe I have written a rather conservative and heartfelt speech. I would like to start by saying thanks to all those who supported me throughout the year, those staff members who verbally supported me, especially Mrs. Lynn and Mrs. Kilgore, for always being there when I needed it most. I feel extremely privileged to stand before you today, giving this speech, if for no other reason than to, in all sincerity, thank our family, friends, faculty, and loved ones in attendance for the time and effort they have invested in us. I would like to first give, pretty windy. I'd like to first give credit to my Lord and Savior for the past 4 years He has given us. Thank you so much to the HHS faculty and staff. Because of your hard work and dedication to your students, I have learned so much more than reading, writing, and arithmetic. I have learned life lessons that I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. I would like to thank a specific teacher that has truly inspired me for the past 2 years. I'm talking, of course, of Dr. Tim Jordan. I also like to thank my teammates, Mike Will, Ryan, Patrick Galoa, Danny Bada, and all the rest, and also Coach Will. Those tournaments in the summer will stay with me for the rest of my life. Thank you, family and friends. I believe I speak for every graduating senior here that we are thankful and honored to have you with us tonight. And lastly, I would like to thank my father, Coach Yates. Thank you for always coaching me through childhood as well as on the court. Your advice has never failed me. I'd like to thank my mom for teaching me to strive for excellence and stand up for what's right. Ephesians 5:16 instructs us to redeem the time because the days are evil, which basically means makes the most of your time. And while the last thing I want to do is preach a sermon to you, it is my hope that everyone can take something from this verse. Personally, I believe there are a few times in a man's life that he has to be sentimental in front of a large crowd. Unfortunately, this is one of them. So here it comes. When I think of myself 40 years from now, I wish with all my heart that I'll be able to look back on high school, college, and everything I've done in my life and look myself in the mirror and say, I've been a success, that I've stood for what's right, used up every last ounce of talent I had been given, and I've stood for the test of time and been always trustworthy, hardworking, and a proven winner. Perfect? Not by a long shot, but passionate in every aspect of my life, no doubt about it. I want to cash in on this life. I want to redeem this time that I've been so blessed to have. This is my challenge to you, senior class of 2011. I'd like to challenge you to find your calling and fulfill it until your cup of life runs over. Redeem the time you've been given. We've only got one time around, seniors. Let's make it count. I wish you the best of luck to our graduating class of 2011, and God bless.
Our valedictorian for the Harlingen High School class of 2011 is Nancy Victoria Curi, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Marco and Lourdes Curi. Please come forward and accept this plaque as a remembrance of this great honor. Congratulations, Nancy. She will now give her valedictory address.
Good evening, and a warm welcome to the Harlingen CISD School Board, administration, parents, and HHS graduates. Nice title, right? Graduates? For those of you who do not know, yes, I am graduating high school a year early. But I have news for everyone. I'm not the only one. Surprised? Well, you shouldn't be. I have often emphasized this point, but it seems to be continuously overlooked. There are other early graduates besides me, and I can tell you right now that it's not an easy feat. I cannot speak for them, but personally, I have endeavored to graduate early before I even entered high school. After continuously approaching my counselor with the idea, we finally made it happen. My schedule was tight to say the least, and I'm pretty sure my counselors, Miss McKinney and Miss Muniz, quickly became tired of seeing my face pop into their office again and again with another problem. But it was definitely worth it. What I really want to emphasize is that graduating early is an option that is possible and with the determination can be achieved. All that was necessary was the proper schedule, and those 365 days were used to make future dreams a present reality. Of course, with any graduation, there will always be the difficulty of farewells. To my underclassmen friends, I will make sure to be here in the stands cheering you guys on a year from now. I know that seems like a while from now, but ask any senior here and they can tell you that it seems like it had just been a couple of months when graduation had arrived. Now here we are with so many doors waiting to be opened. It doesn't matter if you are planning to begin working, attend college, or are still undecided, because in actuality, we are all embarking on our own undecided and unpredictable futures. Recently, I was given a beautiful piece of advice. Your level of success is directly proportional to your level of energy. My dream had always been to graduate early, and it's happened, just like all of you have the opportunity to make your dreams come true in the future. I share this with you, my fellow graduates, and I hope that you always remember that every endeavor is possible with the proper effort. We will be faced with many obstacles, but we're Cardinals, and we do not back down from challenges. Don't be afraid of mistakes. It is our errors that allow us to educate ourselves and grow personally. People often attempt to inspirationally say that these past years are the best years of our lives, and that graduation is the beginning of adult life. That doesn't inspire me at all. Now is not the time period to label as the end or beginning, but as a transition. Our lives consist of transitions, whether from crawling on all fours to proudly walking on two legs and often tripping, or wandering the high school halls as a lost fishy, to walking up this stage and officially receiving that paper declaring you as a high school graduate. It is time to shed our diapers once again and explore this new chapter of our lives. I feel your apprehension. We will no longer be able to hide out in Miss Lynn's room or rely on the counselors to keep us in line, but we will have a whole new selection of mistakes and embarrassments waiting to happen for us. Can't wait, right? At one point, it was definitely hard to keep up with the rush of deadlines and constant visits to the office, as they called you in almost every period, right when you had a quiz. But that struggle has led us to this moment today. Graduation is here. It no longer matters where we each started, because as of this moment, we are all Harlingen High School graduates. As you leave this stadium today, remember to embrace the family and experiences that have guided you these past years. I know I wouldn't be anything without the constant incredible support of my family. So run up to your family members and give them a big smooch on the cheek, hug your friends, thank your faculty, but most importantly, go out and celebrate. You finally made it through high school. Thank you to everyone who came out today, and congratulations to the class of 2011. Cardinal spirit never dies.
Thank you, Nancy and Dane, for sharing your message with us. Seniors, will you please stand? Dr. Steve Flores, Superintendent of Schools, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to present to you the senior class of 2011. The students before you have met all the requirements set forth by the Texas Education Agency, Harlingen CISD, and/or Senate Bill 673. Seniors, please remain standing.
Thank you, Mrs. Munives. Board members, parents, family members, and friends. As a superintendent of schools, and with the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the state of Texas, It is with great honor that I present and certify the students before you who have satisfied all the requirements for graduation set forth by the Texas Education Agency and the more stringent requirements set forth by the Harlingen CISD. This certification allows our students to participate in tonight's commencement ceremonies and be recognized for their accomplishment. Students, realize that tonight does not signify the end of your learning, but rather the beginning of a new and exciting chapter of your promising future. We commend you, we are proud of you, and we congratulate you on a job well done. You may be seated.
Ashley Marie Adams.
Nancy Victoria Curi.
Megan Nicole Adams.
Cassandra Lara.
Bailey Ann Baker.
Jonathan Lerma.
Benjamin Barrera Jr.
George Daniel Llanos.
Brianna Leanne Barrientos.
Danielle Elizabeth Martinez.
Abigail Elizabeth Barron.
Genovevo Martinez IV.
Marco Antonio Cázares Jr.
Adrian Medina.
Michaela Annette Cepeda.
Andrew Medina.
Nicholas Evan Chacon.
Wendy Maciel Medina.
Verónica Cortés.
Ashley Nicole Mendiondo.
Verónica Yvette Davis.
Jacqueline Laurie Moody.
Dallas Riam Dawi.
Bianca Denise Ontiveros.
Idana Yvette de la Torre.
Elias Ortega.
Samuel Arnoldo de León.
Marisa Marie Peña.
Tiffany Desiree de León.
Luis Ángel Pereira.
Davis Cameron Eubanks.
Alejandra Aidí Reina.
Ginamar Galván.
Blade Octaviano Roybal.
Valerie Dominique Galván.
Nicolette Lee Sanchez.
Kristen Lee Geiger.
Nicole Scallon.
Eric David Gomez.
Delaney Jane Scar.
Nicholas Jones Gomez.
Reagan Hunter Stantine.
Dominique Cherie Gonzalez.
Haley Elizabeth Swamberg.
Eric Gonzalez.
Daniel Robert Tabor.
Stephen Gray.
Devin Michelle Taylor.
Catherine Selena Johnson.
Joseph Thomas Theo.
Angelica Abundes.
Dane Gregory Yates.
Brisa Gabriela Acevedo.
Audrey Martinez.
Diego Acosta.
Bianca Martinez.
Rebecca Acuña.
Brittany Martinez.
Ana Karen Aguado González Sandoval.
Demetro Martinez.
Dulce Marina Aguilar.
Joe Ashley Martinez.
Gonzalo Aguilar III.
Julián Martinez.
José Feliciano Aguilar.
Karen Lizeth Martinez.
Gabriel Alanís.
Cristina Marie Martinez.
Cristina Renee Alanís.
Liana Victoria Martinez.
Ricky René Alcorta.
Raúl Martínez.
Cristina Alemán.
Stephanie Alyssa Martínez.
Sandra Almendares.
Ramiro Mata Jr.
Jasmine Nicole Alvarado.
George William McSpadden.
Jonathan Nicholas Alvarez.
Judith Stephanie Medina.
Oscar Armando Alzaga.
Michael Medina Jr.
Daniel Ambriz.
Teodoro Meléndez.
Stephanie Isabel Angulo.
Moisés Benjamín Membreno.
Alexa Danet Ansaldúa.
Enoch Joseph Méndez.
Tania Marie Araiza.
Gabrielle Concepción Méndez.
Basilia Guadalupe Arenas.
Jeremy Rolando Méndez.
Juan Carlos Arroyo.
Mallory Lacey Mendez.
Jorge Armando Barrón Jr.
Aurora Mendiola.
Jesse Becerra.
Sandra Lee Mendiola.
Rogelio Raúl Berlanga.
Christopher Anthony Mendoza.
Christopher Michael Berry.
Diana Mendoza.
Dakota James Bingo.
Clarissa Lee Mendoza.
Javier Antonio Bravo.
Michael Lee Mendoza.
José Manuel Briones.
Abraham Jose Menendez.
Angélica Marie Buitrón.
David Jeremiah Medica.
Amber Michelle Cabrera.
Michael Mesa.
Christopher Michael Cabriales.
Francisco Jesus Miranda.
José Luis Campos.
Irma Elizabeth Mitchell.
Cristina Ashley Cantú.
Eduardo Moncada.
Silvia Daniel Cardenas.
Ryan Victor Monsiváis.
Gilberto Carranza Jr.
Maximiliano Monsiváis.
Christopher Carrión.
Larry Daniel Montalvo.
Abraham Christian Casas.
Joel Guadalupe Montemayor.
Guillermo Casas.
Rini Aaron Montes.
Peter Michael Casas Jr.
Lisa Marie Mooneyham.
Karina Castañeda.
Robert James Moore.
Kayla Marie Castañeda.
Liliana Morales.
Dalila Yvette Castillo.
Trevin Andrew Morales.
Emma Celina Castillo.
Eduardo Moreno Jr.
Moses Castillo.
Esmeralda Moreno.
Daniel Castro II.
Justine Adela Moreno.
Hurley Castro Jr.
Marco Antonio Moreno.
Jacqueline Castro.
Victoria Marie Moreno.
Christine Catache.
Elizabeth Mujica.
Diana Cavazos.
Leonel Andrés Muñiz.
Denise Cavazos.
Alejandra Muñoz.
Ivy Marie Cavazos.
Anissa Lynn Muñoz.
Vanessa Yvette Cavazos.
Linda Yaneth Muñoz.
Sabrina Alexandra Ceballos.
Miguel Muñoz Jr.
Idela Cecilio.
Rosendo Muñoz III.
Jennifer Cecilio.
John Caleb Myers.
Amanda Renee Ceniceros.
Alma Nájera.
Juan Domingo Cepeda Jr.
Celeste Nájera.
Margaret Ellen Colson.
Gilberto Nava Jr.
Naomi Coelho.
Anthony Nieto.
Kanan Ryan Cordell.
Gavino Obregón.
Chantel Talia Cornelson.
David Isaú Ornelas.
Luis Jorge Correa.
Sandra Victoria Ornelas.
Carlos Cortez Jr.
Cronos Adama Juan Oros.
Elías Cortez.
Dory Virginia Ortega.
Amanda Elizabeth Cruz.
Patrick Daniel Ortega.
Antonio Cruz.
Jean-Luc Paul Ortiz.
Joseph Agustin Cruz.
René Oviedo.
John Manuel Cuevas.
Mara Saidalí Padilla.
Samantha Chloe Curtis.
Javier Padrón.
Joe Albert Davila.
Ivan Edgardo Palacios.
Edward Coe Davis III.
Alejandra Partida.
Natalie Ray Davis.
Ashley Partida.
Julio Cesar de Siga Jr.
Giovanna Lee Peña.
Rogelio de la Cerda III.
Hollyann Brianna Peñalver.
Estefanía Elizabeth de la Cruz.
Alora Lee Pérez.
Samantha Charlene de la Garza.
Bria López Pérez.
Jesús Eugenio de León Jr.
Carlos Eduardo Pérez.
José Armando de León Jr.
Lisa Pérez.
Joveli Marie de León.
Maritza Renee Pérez.
Linda Leanne de León.
Ana Ilia Piedra.
Isaac Lee del Valle.
José A. Piña Jr.
Ashley Nicole Delgado.
Chelsea Taryn Pitts.
Jacqueline Delgado.
David Anthony Pisano.
Emily Ana Villa de Luna.
Mario Pisano.
Jose A. Diaz.
Elisa Ivonne Portales.
Adan Dominguez Jr.
Jennifer Prado.
Armando Dominguez.
Christopher John Puga.
Jairi Muhammad Eric.
Oscar Alejandro Quesada.
Simi Elizarraraz.
Amanda Patricia Quintanilla.
Anthony Jordan Elizondo.
Robert Joseph Quintanilla.
Amber Nicole Encina.
Felicia Renee Quintero.
Nieves Esparza.
Miranda Ray Ramirez.
Carlos Alberto Espinosa.
Randy Rene Ramirez.
Gabriela Alejandra Espinosa.
Rolando Adán Ramírez.
José Esteban Espinosa.
Anthony Ramos.
Alicia Esquivel.
Arlene Deandra Ramos.
Nicole Marie Femiano.
Erasmo Ramos.
Jenna Elise Fight.
Abel Rangel.
Amanda Desiree Flores.
Justin Stewart Reed.
April Nicole Flores.
Richard Jonathan Rembao.
Cristina Ann Flores.
Darian Elise Reyes.
Esteban Ramiro Flores.
Jesús Alejandro Reyes.
James Alexander Flores.
Pedro Reyes IV.
Jorge Alberto Flores.
Ramón Reyes.
Vicky Joe Flores.
Rico Reyes Jr.
Cristina L. Fuentes.
Jessica Marie Reynolds.
José Antonio Gallegos.
Rebecca A. Ricardes.
Lisandro Galván III.
Felicia Renee Rico.
Lisa Marie Galvez.
Cristina Rivas.
Vilce Alberto Gamboa.
Noé Guadalupe Rivas.
Aisha Garache.
José Alfredo Rivera. Jennifer Marie Rizzo.
Alexandra Garcia.
Brenda Diaz Robledo.
Allison Nicole Garcia.
Cassandra Ann Rocha.
Anthony Troy Garcia.
Alex Rodriguez.
Cassandra Elizabeth Garcia.
Daniela Tomasita Rodriguez.
Jessica Danielle Garcia.
Julia Roseanne Rodriguez.
Clarissa Garcia.
Christy Nicole Rodriguez.
Eloy Garcia Jr.
Martín de Jesús Rodríguez Jr.
Graciela Garcia.
Monique Marie Rodriguez.
Isaac de Jesús Garcia.
René Roberto Rodriguez II.
Jacqueline Marie Garcia.
Sierra Renee Rodriguez.
Juan Garcia Jr.
Diana Ruby Rostro.
Juan Francisco Garcia Jr.
Alejandra Lee Rowe.
Marla Garcia.
José Luis Rubalcaba Jr.
Robert Esel Garcia.
Joshua Aaron Ruiz.
Samantha Garcia.
Arlene Marie Sainz.
Saraí Garcia.
Sarah Harley Sainz.
Shelton Matthew Garcia.
Jesús Ricardo Salazar Jr.
Victor Gabriel Garcia.
Eric Ángel Salceda.
Adán Raimundo Garza.
Jeremiah Flores Saldaña.
Brianna Eloisa Garza.
Miguel Ángel Saldaña.
David Garza Jr.
Elizabeth Salinas.
Destiny Joy Garza.
Julio Alberto Salinas.
Valeria Garza.
Brian Rini Sanchez.
Fabian Eloy Gaitan.
Jonathan Edward Sanchez.
Lucia Hilda Gloria.
Juan Manuel Sánchez.
Adriana Teresa Gómez.
Leslie Rue Esquivel Sánchez.
Abel Juan González.
Roberto Moody Sánchez III.
Amanda González.
Rosie Sánchez.
Enrique González Jr.
Andrew J. Sandoval.
Justin Riley González.
Daniela Stephanie Sandoval.
Caleb Isaiah González.
Lucy Santillán.
Cecilia Zavala González.
Ivan Santos.
Claudia Elizabeth Gonzalez.
Selena Marie Serna.
Gabriel Josiah Gonzalez.
Ramiro Randu Cerrato.
Isaac Isaiah Gonzalez.
Ariel Jolene Scholl.
Jacqueline Nicole Gonzalez.
María Margarita Siles.
James Ryan Gonzalez.
Lisa Marie Silva.
Joe Gonzalez Jr.
César René Sosa.
Joey Ray Gonzalez.
Pedro Sosa.
Jose Francisco Gonzalez Jr.
Daniela M. Soto.
Michael Eli Gonzalez.
Jeremy Richard Stevenson.
Robin Ashley Gonzalez.
Kyle Ross Stewart.
Seth James Gonzalez.
Alex Tapia.
Ricardo Gordillo.
Claudia Erika Tapia.
María José Govea.
Carissa Ashley Tijerina.
Michael Arthur Guajardo.
Jorge Tinoco.
Clarisa Daniel Guerrero.
Alejandro Eric Torres.
Sarai Elizabeth Guerrero.
Christian Arturo Torres.
Samantha Guevara.
Demica Renee Torres.
Cynthia Guillén.
Joshua Ray Torres.
Kimberly Elizabeth Guillén.
Arlie Tovar.
Andrés Gutiérrez.
Christopher John Trevino.
Jonathan Bryant Gutierrez.
Jesús Manuel Trevino.
Lisette Ruiz Gutierrez.
Nora Lisbeth Trevino.
Luis Daniel Gutierrez Jr.
Patrick Anthony Trevino.
Amanda Louise Harwell.
Daniel Aaron Turubiates.
Edward Ivan Erebia.
Patrick Alexander Uloa.
Alina Hernandez.
Ashley Britanniana Uribe.
Crystal Hernandez.
Irene Marie Uribe.
Eric Daniel Hernandez.
Jonathan David Valdez.
Esther Hernandez.
Edalia Camerina Vallejo Negrete.
Jerry Keith Hernandez.
Mauricio Vallejo.
Lindy Marie Hernandez.
Victoria Vargas.
Michael David Hernandez.
Brittany Lynn Vasquez.
Nicholas Francisco Hernandez.
Julia Cecilia Vasquez.
Abraham David Herrera.
Yoni Vasquez.
Amanda Lee Herrera.
Brianna Marie Vega.
Michelle Nicole Herrera.
Ricardo Sinio Vela.
Rex Cesar Hughes.
Joe Federico Velarde III.
Stephanie Marie Izaguirre.
Juan Pedro Velázquez.
Joshua Jager.
Iraís Vergara.
Alejandra Jiménez.
Erica Villa.
Pamela Michelle Jiménez.
Arelis Yumara Villalba.
Ariel Elizabeth Jones.
Rebecca Leanne Villanueva.
Malcolm Dwayne Jones II.
Aaron Villarreal.
Alexander Edward Call.
Christopher H. Villarreal.
Amanda Michelle Kretz.
David Richard Villarreal.
Amber Talisha Leal.
Jamie Lee Villarreal.
Joy Chanel Leal.
Andrew Villegas Jr.
Samantha Liana Leal.
Jeremy Ray Vilt.
Peyton Ann Lynn.
Catarina Lorraine Vitela.
Selena Isabel Longoria.
Mackenzie Fisher Wagman.
Gustavo David Longoria.
Nathaniel Lee Webb.
Andrew Renell Lopez.
William Marshall Webb.
Andy Lopez.
Jason Solon Wheelock.
Anthony Lopez.
Michael Aaron Weedy.
Eric Lopez.
Michael Anthony Williams.
Gabriel Lopez.
Gustav Carl Vidian.
Joe Adam Loredo.
Daniel J. Wershey.
John Allen Lozano.
And Alicia Nicole Yanes.
Miranda Rose Lozano.
Faith Nicole Yanez.
Rogelio Lozano Jr.
Joseph Jeremy Ibarra.
Ruben Carlos Lozano.
Adrian Michael Zamaripa.
Pete Lozoya Jr.
Abram Armani Zamora.
Melissa Machado.
Luigi Christopher Zamorano.
Julissa N. Magaña.
Victor Sanabria.
Crystal Ray Magaña.
Sarah Zapata.
Travis Maldonado.
Enrique Daniel Cepeda III.
Asa Michael Mares.
Ashley Nicole Zuniga.
Amanda Rubio Marroquín.
Daniel Zuniga Jr.
Aaron Martinez.
Saida Lisbeth Zuniga.
Adrián Martínez.